territory.
Right.
He has to continue to focus on himself, continue to believe in himself, believe in his skills.
But my hat off to Ryan Garcia, tough competitor.
Floyd Mayweather's voice still carries the weight of decades of boxing wisdom as he breaks down the Ryan Garcia versus Rolando "Raleigh" Romero fight. Money doesn't mince words, analyzing the matchup with the same precision that defined his legendary career. Whether you're a seasoned fight fan or new to boxing, Mayweather's insights offer a clear roadmap to understanding why this fight is so compelling. Ryan Garcia has cemented himself as one of boxing's most electrifying young stars, known for his blistering hand speed and knockout power. While his reputation is built on explosive performances, his career has also been shaped by public negotiations and shifting fight plans. Garcia's willingness to adapt, often influenced by figures like Mayweather, has kept fans guessing about his next move. In past interviews, Garcia acknowledged that Mayweather's advice was a turning point, prompting him to reconsider earlier plans, highlighting the legend's enduring impact on modern boxing decisions.
What's going on, champ? What's cracking, Ryan? You guys bringing in the new year, what, 2024? You guys looking fly. What's cracking?
Thank you. Love you, Andrew.
Look at these fits. These fits are insane. Champ, some people were criticizing Ryan's defense in his last fight versus Duarte. They were talking about the shoulder roll. You know, you're the master defensive boxer of all time. What do you think of his defense?
Just my personal opinion, I thought that he took his time, he was patient, more focused. Whoever didn't like his performance, I mean, I feel like it was a well-rounded performance. He did what he had to do, went out there, executed the game plan. I'm pretty sure they had a good game plan. He didn't rush, and when it was time to strike, that's what he did.
Right.
In the shoulder roll, only thing he can do is get better. It wasn't bad. At least I didn't think it was bad when I watched the fight.
On the other side, Rolando "Raleigh" Romero may not have the global recognition of Ryan Garcia, but he brings his own unique set of challenges. Known for his gritty determination and relentless, unpredictable style, Romero is not an opponent to be overlooked. His recent performances highlight a fighter who can absorb pressure and respond with calculated aggression, making him a formidable test for Garcia. Mayweather's breakdown of the fight goes beyond just assessing punching power. It's a masterclass in strategy. He emphasized that defense is the foundation of victory, pointing out that while Garcia possesses explosive offensive skills, he must refine his defensive game. Mayweather suggested that by incorporating elements like his signature shoulder roll and slick footwork, Garcia can neutralize Romero's aggressive counterpunching. A disciplined defensive approach, Mayweather noted, can disrupt an opponent's rhythm and force them into mistakes. He stressed that Garcia must stay light on his feet, maintain optimal distance, and avoid getting trapped in the pocket where Romero's counters become more dangerous. Utilizing a sharp jab to break Romero's timing and following up with quick combinations will create openings for Garcia's devastating right hand, giving him the edge in this high-stakes matchup.
The territory.
Right.
He has to continue to focus on himself, continue to believe in himself, believe in his skills, and
You liked his performance, though?
he's young. He's still growing.
Right.
He's still learning.
Now,
It's no different from in the past. You'll see, Ryan. I mean, in the past, I've said certain things. Not really. You know, young fighters will take it.
Beyond the physical battle, Mayweather's insights delved into the mental aspects of the fight, emphasizing that boxing is as much a psychological contest as it is a physical one. The fighter who keeps their cool under pressure has the upper hand, Mayweather explained in an interview. He stressed that Garcia must harness his confidence while remaining aware of any psychological ploys from Romero, who thrives on unpredictability. Mayweather's own career is a testament to the importance of mental fortitude. He believes that if Garcia can remain adaptable, absorbing advice and adjusting his strategy mid-fight, he can outmaneuver an opponent like Romero. One of the most intriguing points in Mayweather's breakdown was his perspective on adaptability. In previous discussions, Garcia revealed that he had initially been set to face a different opponent, but reconsidered after Mayweather's input, ultimately choosing Romero instead. This decision, Garcia admitted, was not made lightly. Mayweather's advice to prioritize a title fight speaks to a broader strategy of building credibility and momentum. Shifting focus to Romero presents a different challenge for Garcia, as he must prepare for an opponent with a contrasting style, one that demands both offensive brilliance and a hardened defensive game. Mayweather's influence is evident not only in strategy but also in career decision-making. Garcia's willingness to pivot demonstrates his respect for Mayweather's legacy and an understanding that sometimes the unconventional choice is the best path forward. Garcia's hand speed and knockout power remain among his greatest weapons. His ability to land rapid-fire combinations can overwhelm opponents if given the opportunity. His dynamic offense has earned him accolades, but Mayweather warns that relying solely on aggression without solid defense could prove costly against a counterpuncher like Romero. Romero is known for pressing the action and capitalizing on openings, forcing opponents into a reactive mode, something Mayweather believes Garcia must be ready to disrupt. In previous bouts, Romero has demonstrated an uncanny ability to adjust mid-round, a quality Mayweather respects and cautions could catch Garcia off guard. To secure victory, Garcia must blend his offensive firepower with the strategic discipline necessary to neutralize Romero's unpredictable attacks.
We're gonna go to the marquee right after this.
Yeah, you know what it is. We're the vehicles.
All right, let's go, guys. Let's go.
Mayweather likens the fight to a high-stakes chess match, where every punch is a calculated move that could shift momentum. He emphasizes that Garcia must mix power with precision, aggression with restraint to outsmart Romero. According to Mayweather's breakdown, a measured tactical fight plan could be the key difference between victory and defeat. Beyond just the fight itself, Mayweather's insights serve as a blueprint for young fighters navigating the complexities of high-level boxing. Garcia's decision-making process, shaped in part by Mayweather's counsel, reflects a growing trend in modern boxing, where experience and strategy often outweigh raw talent. Mayweather positions Garcia's bout against Romero as more than just another fight. He sees it as a potential career-defining moment. This matchup isn't just about securing a win. It's about establishing a legacy among the sport's elite. A strong performance could propel Garcia toward future bouts against top-tier opponents. Mayweather even hints that this fight might serve as a stepping stone to even bigger opportunities, a sentiment echoed by many in the boxing community. His breakdown is as much a lesson in mindset as it is in technique. He stresses that a champion's mentality is built on discipline, adaptability, and unwavering focus on fundamentals. For Garcia, adopting this mindset is crucial, not just to dismantle Romero's game plan, but to cement his place among boxing's next generation of stars.
Now,
It's no different from in the past. You'll see, right? I mean, in the past, I've said certain things. Not really. You know, young fighters will take it the wrong way when you say certain things sometimes.
right.
Even like a while back when it's called divide and conquer. When I talked about
Me being
like YouTube, I wasn't talking. I said, listen.
I don't cry about shit.
I'm saying if that was his hustle, if he got a lot of followers from wherever he got them from, that's his hustle.
Floyd Mayweather's analysis of the highly anticipated clash between Ryan Garcia and Rolando "Raleigh" Romero is more than just technical insight. It's a masterclass in the art of boxing. His breakdown goes beyond simple predictions, offering a deep dive into the tactical, psychological, and career-defining aspects of this fight. Mayweather, a defensive genius and one of the sport's greatest minds, emphasizes the importance of balance in the ring. Offense must be met with defensive responsibility, aggression with calculated restraint, and innovation with the discipline of tradition. His commentary serves as a roadmap for fans and fighters alike, demonstrating that boxing is a sport where every move, every decision, and every punch carries weight. As fight night approaches, the eyes of the boxing world are locked on Garcia and Romero. This isn't just about winning. It's about who can execute their game plan more effectively under the bright lights of Times Square, New York City, on May 2nd. Promoter Oscar de la Hoya has high expectations for Ryan Garcia's return. He envisions a dominant performance that will remind fans why Garcia is one of the most exciting talents in boxing. After a year-long hiatus, Garcia will step into the ring for a 12-round welterweight showdown against the dangerous Romero. De la Hoya has been vocal in his belief that Garcia is essential to the sport. Boxing needs Ryan Garcia, he said, emphasizing how Garcia's presence injects fresh energy into the scene. He sees this bout as a stepping stone toward bigger opportunities, possibly setting up a highly anticipated rematch with Devin Haney. However, De La Hoya remains skeptical about the possibility of Garcia-Haney 2, convinced it won't materialize. He believes Haney has a weak chin and expects Jose Ramirez to exploit it when they meet in the co-feature bout on May 2nd. Ramirez will knock Haney out. That's exactly how it's going to happen, De La Hoya predicted. He views Haney as vulnerable after his knockout loss to Garcia last year at the Barclays Center in Brooklyn. De La Hoya acknowledges that Romero is a skilled self-promoter. Raleigh knows how to get himself these big fights, he said, recognizing that even though Romero has suffered knockout losses, he always finds a way to remain relevant. Despite this, De La Hoya is confident that Garcia will secure a knockout victory. The real question, he argues, is whether Romero can survive long enough to give Garcia valuable rounds after his 13-month layoff. Garcia needs time in the ring to shake off the rust, sharpen his reflexes, and prepare for future challenges. Romero, known for his explosive power, has a reputation for pressing the action and creating chaos in the ring. However, his lack of technical refinement and defensive discipline have led to past defeats. If Garcia can stay composed and execute a disciplined strategy, De La Hoya believes Romero won't last the distance. Trainer Abel Sanchez is another respected voice backing Garcia in this matchup. Sanchez believes that Garcia's natural advantages, his size, power, and technical skill, will be too much for Romero to handle. Ryan is the bigger, stronger, faster, and harder puncher, Sanchez told Fight Hub TV. He expressed doubts about Romero's ability to adapt, noting that he hasn't shown significant improvement in his last 5 fights. Raleigh hasn't developed. He's still the same guy, Sanchez remarked. Although Romero has relied on his physicality to dominate previous opponents, Sanchez argues that his lack of evolution could be his downfall against a refined fighter like Garcia. He points out that Romero's past sparring success against Garcia, where he applied relentless pressure, may not translate into an actual fight scenario. Former champion Teofimo Lopez has a different perspective, warning Garcia not to underestimate Romero's knockout power. Having sparred with Romero himself, Lopez understands firsthand the danger Raleigh's punches pose. Ryan has to be careful. Raleigh still has power, Lopez told Little Giant Boxing. While Lopez favors Garcia in the fight, he believes Romero is a legitimate threat, especially if Garcia gets reckless. Lopez also sees Romero as a strategic choice for Garcia's return, providing the perfect test to shake off ring rust. However, he cautions that if Garcia underperforms, it could derail plans for an October showdown with Haney. While Lopez slightly overestimated Romero's recent activity, his last fight was on September 14, 2024, against Manuel James. His assessment remains valid. Romero's long layoff and previous knockout losses raise concerns about his ability to compete at the elite level. Mayweather likens Garcia versus Romero to a chess match, where every move must be carefully calculated. He believes Garcia must mix power with precision, aggression with restraint, to outthink and outmaneuver Romero. His breakdown suggests that a disciplined tactical approach will be the deciding factor. Beyond the fight itself, Mayweather's insights serve as a blueprint for young fighters navigating the complexities of high-level boxing. Garcia's decision to take this fight, partially influenced by Mayweather's advice, illustrates a growing trend in modern boxing, where experience and strategic planning often outweigh raw talent. Mayweather views this bout as a defining moment in Garcia's career. It's not just about securing a win, it's about making a statement. A dominant performance could catapult Garcia into even bigger fights and cement his reputation as one of the sport's premier attractions. Mayweather's breakdown is as much a lesson in mentality as it is in technique. He stresses that a true champion's mindset is built on discipline, adaptability, and an unwavering focus on fundamentals. For Garcia, this mentality will be crucial, not only to dismantle Romero's game plan, but also to establish himself as one of boxing's next great stars. While Garcia's offensive firepower is undeniable, Mayweather warns that an over-reliance on aggression could backfire. The key for Garcia will be staying composed, making adjustments mid-fight, and using his natural speed and power strategically. The Garcia vs. Romero fight is more than just another main event. It's a pivotal moment with long-term implications for both fighters. For Garcia, this is an opportunity to reassert himself as a dominant force in boxing. A strong performance could open the door to massive fights, including a possible rematch with Haney. For Romero, it's a chance to silence critics and prove he belongs among the elite. With perspectives from legendary figures like Mayweather, De La Hoya, Sanchez, and Lopez, one thing is clear: this fight is a must-watch. As May 2nd draws closer, the question remains: will Garcia's refined skills and power be too much for Romero to handle, or will Romero's relentless aggression and unpredictability create an upset? Under the bright lights of Times Square, the answers will unfold in what promises to be a thrilling, career-defining showdown.
Ryan wins that fight with Rolly, and would you want the win?
Actually, congratulations to Rolando Romero. He's going to change his family's life with this money and with this fight. So good to both of those guys. I think it's a great matchup. I believe that Floyd knows what he's doing in sense of navigating all of us at the same time. Because, you know, Floyd likes to be in the face of everything. And that's nothing disrespectful. I think that is just honest truth. And Ryan Garcia needs to take care of his career much better. You can't do it if you got a guy that you're facing that's going to do the money belt, and then they do a 65-35 cut. You know what I'm saying? And this guy has the pay-per-view buys. Devin Haney don't. Just going off the ways of everything, the guy has his career. He wants to do it that way. Go get a unification bout, go fight this guy, and then make the unification for Devin Haney and them later on.
As Ryan Garcia prepares to face Rolando "Rolly" Romero on May 2nd in Times Square, the boxing world is buzzing with anticipation. While Garcia enters as the clear favorite, Romero remains a dangerous and unpredictable opponent. Floyd Mayweather, one of the sport's greatest minds, has dissected the fight, offering a masterclass in strategy, mentality, and execution. Mayweather understands that boxing is a game of adjustments. Aggression must be tempered with defensive awareness, and a fighter's mental fortitude can often be the deciding factor. With Garcia and Romero both known for their confidence, the question looms: who will emerge as the more formidable warrior? Javon "Tank" Davis, who has shared the ring with both Garcia and Romero, has first-hand experience with their power. Davis stopped Romero in the 6th round of their 2022 bout in New York, and later delivered a punishing body shot knockout to Garcia in 2023. One of the year's most talked about fights. When asked about their respective punching power, Davis did not hesitate. "I ain't going to lie, Rolly hits hard." People been sleeping on Rolly, Davis told Fight Hype. "He ain't got no chin on him, so Ry be getting caught, but Rolly can hit, bro, like he can hit. He's the only person that I felt like when he swung, it felt like bricks were in his gloves." Despite Davis' respect for Romero's power, the general consensus is that Garcia is the superior boxer. His speed, precision, and devastating left hook make him a nightmare matchup for someone as defensively vulnerable as Romero. Romero has often referenced a sparring session he had with Garcia years ago, using it to fuel the hype surrounding their fight. However, when questioned about it during fight promotion, he dismissed the significance, saying, "If I was clout chasing, he didn't have clout at that moment. He didn't have anything. But that's just sparring. We're going to see the real fight in the ring on May 2nd. We're going to make it a big fight, one of the biggest fights in U.S. history." Garcia, on the other hand, seemed indifferent to the sparring stories, focusing instead on the bigger picture. "Me and Rolly sparred about 8 years ago. It was rough sparring. He continued to use that to boost his career, but I don't have any bad blood with him." His breakdown suggests that a disciplined, tactical approach will be the deciding factor. Beyond the fight itself, Mayweather's insights serve as a blueprint for young fighters navigating the complexities of high-level boxing. Garcia's decision to take this fight, partially influenced by Mayweather's advice, illustrates a growing trend in modern boxing. That's all for today's video. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more exciting content. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. See you next time.